aboard!
We've been to some pretty incredible places so far on our journey.
And met some pretty amazing people.
We've been given an opportunity that most can only dream about.
We've experienced life in a whole new way.
What is there to say about Maine that hasn't already been said? We heard Maine was incredible, but this is beyond incredible. From the beautiful rocky seashores of Maine
To the freshest lobster you've ever tasted. So much to see, so much to do. 2 weeks in Maine just wasn't enough. I never had an old fashioned quite like this.
painkiller was made to perfection. Thanks for having us, Maine. We can't wait to come back.
And it may be for good.
Hi guys,
Hey guys, what's up? It's Ben.
Christina. We're eating maple ice cream.
100% pure maple ice cream.
Well, I have a twist. I have half maple, half chocolate, and it's so good.
I'm at a loss of words here. It's the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
The real deal.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And where are we, babe?
Vermont.
Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
At Burr's place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so anyways, we'll talk to you later. Ice cream.
If you love ice cream the way that I do, Ben & Jerry's is a must.
Saying goodbye to Cranberry Lake was so hard after swimming all week in the crystal clear water. Another harvest host with hard cider and local brews that didn't disappoint.
Thanks, Abbott Farms, for making us feel like kids again. Don't hesitate to take these 800 steps. You can do it, and it's worth it.
I've got to say, this must be the most beautiful state park that we've ever been to.
Things were going so smoothly. Then, well, have you ever heard that saying, when it rains, it pours? Let me tell you a story, a Friday the 13th story. This isn't the story we plan to show and tell today, but it's what we're living right now. On top of what you're about to see, our newest Unseen Maine video was lost. About 14 hours of hard work down the drain. We had to replace 2 back tires due to a belt inside the tire popping. $700 later, we hit a bird flying on the interstate. A new mouse has decided to call our trailer home. That will be another video, and the list goes on. Fingers crossed that Monday, July 23rd will be the day our luck changes. Our trailer repairs will be complete and we can get back to life on the road.
Wish us luck. Till next time, guys, McMillan Express signing off for now.
Oh, and never trust a sign.
And our ladder by the creek. What a shot, huh? So we left Watkins Glen today, and we headed to Hyner Run State Park in Pennsylvania. And it was about a 2-mile drive. So it appeared to be a 2-mile drive on Google Maps.
2-hour drive.
Yeah, 2-hour drive.
You said 2-mile drive.
Oh, it's been a really rough day. So, 2-hour drive ended up to almost a 5-hour drive. Google Maps had us taking some pretty crazy roads. Some backcountry roads that, I mean, you couldn't even tell if it was 2-lane or 1-lane. A lot of them didn't have any kind of a median or line or anything. Anyways, took us on a turn over a bridge, and this bridge looked quite suspect, but it was we didn't have signal, and what appeared on Google Maps as basically the only way. And the clearance said 10 feet 9 inches. On the other side of that bridge that we could not see until we got to the other side of that bridge. And when we were going over the bridge, I have video of it. It appeared as though there was not going to be enough room. At that point, there was really no backing out of it anyway. It was a longer bridge that was very narrow. It was not a 2-lane bridge. Had we have tried to back up over this bridge and back out of it, it would have probably been a disaster also. So, since the clearance said 10 foot 9 inches, we decided to just trust that sign. Unfortunately, on the other side of that, there was a sign that said clearance 9 feet, but it was literally facing the other way. There's no way we could have seen it. I rewatched the video. Make a long story short, the thing that said clearance 9 foot, there was this big metal massive pipe that was hanging down, and it somehow, I don't know how the front 2 solar panels were not damaged, but it started with the antenna, which is behind the 2 front solar panels, and took off the antenna, followed by the AC, which pushed the AC into the last solar panel and shattered that, which then grabbed a hold of our roof, our ladder on the roof, and somehow damaged the vent to the bathroom, and the whole top of the ladder ripped out of the roof. So, look, things could have been a lot worse. We did not get hurt. there's no punctures in the roof that are going to cause water damage or anything like that. I mean, it was bad, but it really, it just could have been so much worse. And I'm glad that this happened early on, so we can know what to look for, trust our instincts. I think that this kind of stuff is bound to happen, especially when you travel full time and you don't have a lot of experience. And even though we tell ourselves we're not in a hurry, I mean, that's just human nature. You're always in a hurry to go have fun at the next place. And I think that today was probably not probably, it has been the most stressful day that we've had. We had to travel more than 20 miles after we got set up here at this beautiful park to just find cell service, to call our insurance company, to try to find somewhere that could look at the trailer tomorrow. Luckily, we found a place that's going to see us at 10 o'clock in the morning and just assess the damage and let us know what we need to do, how much it's going to cost. Hopefully we hear from a claims representative from our insurance company tomorrow to let us know if it can be covered. We don't even know the name of the town that it happened in. I mean, all we could think about was we couldn't get on the roof because we didn't have a ladder. Ben was able to climb up half of the ladder. I'll show you that in a moment. And use the broom to get the antenna off, because, you know, our fear is things are going to start flying off with cars behind us and that kind of thing. And I could go on, but to make an even longer story short, we're in a location that has no Wi-Fi, no cell signal. And, you know, that's not uncommon with state parks. Most state parks are in absolutely gorgeous locations, but you don't have service, Wi-Fi, cell phones. So this is probably the prettiest state park that we've been to. We're literally backed up to this beautiful creek, and there's a big pool here that's beautiful, and lots of hiking. And the 4 days that we're here are probably going to consist of trying to figure out how to repair our trailer, our home, what we live in full time. And you know, that's just part of it. We weren't hurt. That's the main thing. Our pride was hurt. We're embarrassed. But it could have been significantly worse. It could have, you know, I just think, what if the whole AC would have ripped off and put a big gaping hole in the roof? I mean, things just could have been so much worse. So much worse. I mean, what if we couldn't have gotten the trailer off of the bridge and would have had to try to figure out how to back up that entire narrow bridge that did not look as safe as it should have anyway. So we are going to try to get some rest tonight, deal with this tomorrow. Our truck seems to have a bit of an issue as well, so we're going to try to find a Firestone or something tomorrow and get an alignment done and see if that helps. If that doesn't help, God only knows what that could be. So yeah, it's been a pretty stressful day. Ready for some peace and quiet and some rest. So just Christina tonight. No Ben. So this is the fan that came out of the AC, and our antenna, and our ladder. That's my bourbon. Don't judge me. And this is the other half of the missing ladder. Yeah, so that's what Ben cleaned up today to try to sweep this stuff off. Alright, so you're looking at the top. Well, you're looking at the trailer. But if you look at the top of the trailer, You can see in the middle, it's kind of, there's a hole or something where the front and the back came apart. I wish I would have taken a picture or video when it was completely apart, but the whole back was shifted all the way back and down. And if you look at the very back solar panel, the front two are perfectly straight. I don't know how it didn't hit the solar panel and it got a hold of that antenna. That was really lucky. The back one, you can see it's almost like a V. So the AC, that where the back came apart, the front moved like an inch back. The back pushed into that solar panel, bent all the brackets. So the whole solar panel is completely shattered. And then when the ladder ripped off, somehow it got the vent in the bathroom, which was to the right of it anyway, so I don't understand how that happened. So I fixed the vent enough to where there won't be any, if it rains, there won't be any water or anything coming through that vent. That was kind of the easy part. I had to take a bracket off of the solar panel to take a metal piece off that holds them up when we angle them towards the sun, and then bolt that back down. And I don't know how, but we were able to put the AC back to at least where it won't like blow off the top, and screw that back down. And I put masking tape, or I don't know what kind of gray tape. I'm not handy, so Ben's very sad. Anyways, I put that over the holes where the ladder came out, so we wouldn't get any water seeping in. I apologize that Ben doesn't really want to talk tonight. He's being really hard on himself. And honestly, it's just as much my fault as it is his fault. I very well could have said, stop, let's get out, let's look, let's see what's going on, and I didn't. I think that I just trusted that sign. Never trust the signs. If you have a gut instinct, boy did we learn today, go with that gut instinct.
What's up, guys? This is Ben. You can see the bags under my eyes. It's been a long couple of days. I'm sure Christina's give you the scoop on what's happened with the bridge from hell when bridges attack. Yeah, that all happened yesterday. But things could have been worse. We got good news today that we didn't have any structural damage to the roof. We do have to get the AC replaced. Got to get the ladder replaced. The antenna, the bathroom vent cover. But today is a long day, so we actually had a chance to kind of figure out how much it was going to cost. Oh, we had to get some new tires as well for the back of the truck. And apologize if I don't have the gimbal. I just wanted to give you the raw footage of yours truly in all my glory. However, we decided to stay a couple of nights here at Hyner Park so we can actually enjoy it. Because when we got in yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, we came in yesterday and we stayed for that one night last night, and then we had to get up this morning and hitch back up and go into town, and town is like 25 miles one way. There's no reception out here. Beautiful park though, wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, there's a chipmunk. Let's see if you can see it. Maybe not. Anywho, so it looks like we're going to be getting our truck fixed on Monday, which is about a week from now. We got another campground that we're going to go to after the Hyner State Park. We check out of here Thursday, and then we'll be going to a KOA, our first KOA. So that should be pretty exciting. We'll see what happens there. And then from there, we don't know. But for the time being, we are going to enjoy this Hyner Park. No cell phone, no Wi-Fi, no internet. We are by a creek. I'm sure my lovely wife has showed you the creek already. If not, I'll show it to you again. And that's actually our backyard for the next 5 nights. So that's couldn't ask for anything more. Anywho, just want to touch base with you guys and let you know how our couple of days went and how I've been doing. So we'll talk to you soon. Peace.